Hey guys, Cherokee, I'm back in a video, and let's talk about Smackdown. First off, this is going to be a little different from how I usually do my Smackdowns, but just as impactful. So, JD McDonough had a match between Ilya Dragunov, which was for the US title, but you know, Ilya still going strong, retaining. First off, I want to say, Ilya doing this, it was really a great idea because it's really allowing us to know and learn more about him as a wrestler, but also giving opportunities to people like, I don't like to JD or like this whole thing between DIY's Garganta, like those, not Garganta, Ciampa, like those things are certain. I don't see us going through that. If Sammy had retained with the title and still did the open challenges, I just don't see him. I see him giving anybody a chance, not having a bit going along with it. So seeing that allowed us to see more of Dragunov's character and everything. But let's also talk about the other U.S. champion, which Chelsea Green has been doing a lot of things, which I told y'all, I'm kind of indifferent. I'm indifferent, but then at the same time, because of my personal preference, I have to say that, because it's no hate towards her at all, because I'm just indifferent. I'm very indifferent, and she's not the type of character that I just, gravitate towards. But her character and how she's getting into it with Jade Cargill is quite interesting, considering the fact, like, Jade she got some over her. She got a lot over her. So for her to be just kind of in her face, but then scared, saying things, it's going to amount to something. It's going to amount to either like a match. It's going to amount to something. It's not going to just fall flat. They're going to carry out with something. So I'm interested in seeing that. I mean, if they have something going on with one another, like a actual match, I do think that I think that Chelsea needs to be Chelsea, not like a whole gimmick character. Like, actually do you, so Jade not only can show her skills, but also be able to do more in the ring. I don't know, something to give her opportunity for people to be like, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have said that about Jade, because Jade actually got it. Like, stuff of that nature, because Chelsea Green, even like strip her down to just totally being a wrestler, even with her character, even if I don't like it or indifferent about it, it's wrestling. She's a perfect wrestler, like perfect character-wise. Like, she's going to invoke some sort of reaction. Well, indifference ain't really provoking that, really. Like, I could take, like, again, she provokes some sort of reaction towards whoever sees her, whoever's going against her. Like, a reaction is taken out. So that right there, perfect opportunity for Jade. What I really enjoyed from Smackdown was to see Sami Zayn, Team Sami, Team MFTs. That being the traditional Survivor Series, which I bring back Survivor Series. Like, War Games is fun. It's nice and all, but then it stops being nice for a bit. I won't lie. I can't lie to you guys. Certain things stop being fun about it. So I really want to see more traditional Survivor Series. It's just funner that way. It's funner. You get to see different characters interact, all that stuff. Now, tag team action, we had DIY versus Fraxina. Now, I liked the match. I did. The unmasking, very heel-ish, very good. But, DIY won. Fine. Where the heck are the Street Profits at, okay? Where the heck are the Street Profits? One common thing, like, where are the Street Profits? Because one common thing that I'm seeing, like, they'll have something for other tag teams, or like we just see them, or I don't know. Street Profits, they'll go. Nobody hears nothing, sees nothing, says nothing. And it's like, I don't like, when it comes to their work, people need to see the Street Profits more often. They really do. They need to see them more often. And it needs to be something set on what they're doing. And if they don't find anything, I don't want to say separate them because that gets scary too. But something needs to be done. Something. I don't care what. Something needs to be done. But those are the things that went on. Let's get into like the nitty gritty, big focus things. And first off, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room because as you guys know, the Last Chance tournament, quite important to me. But Carmelo, you know what I'm saying? Carmelo Hayes, like, I know Penta and Finn Balor, I know I respect that, you know, congratulations. But Carmelo Hayes versus Bronson Reed, that was a match I was paying attention for. Honest. It was getting scary. It was getting a little fishy. It was getting something. But with the opener, seeing how, you know, the Usos was there, everybody was kind of there, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what, we got it. We might got it. Usos come through, help my boy out. And then we got Cody Rhodes to help my boy out. So, Carmelo Hayes advances. And what did I tell you guys? There's two things that I will need to see. I will need them, number one, if he advances, he must win. And number two, if he is not to win it, I don't want to see him advance at all. I don't want to see that. Because why get my hopes up? And I feel like the WWE Universe is with me on that. Because, like, literally people were engaged. People were into it. And I'm like, what? This is what I've been wanting. This is what I've been needing. I've been needing everybody to understand and see what I see in Carmelo Hayes. Like, I've been wanting, like, him to get a reaction so he feels all that love and support at the moment. And for the crowd to just be behind him. And then Cody Rhodes being behind. Like, that right there, that's a rub. That's a rub right there. And then the commentary team, like, I heard them. I heard it. One guy off the list, down to another, and that's Gunther. That's where it's getting really scary, like really scary, like nightmare scary. Because who knows what's going to happen then. I'm very scared. Very scared for Carmelo Hayes. Not because I don't think he can do it. Like, I'm going to tell you guys 100 times over that Carmelo Hayes can do it. I just don't know if they will let him. I don't know. But again, it's looking good. It's looking good for my boy. But that literally is, I understand, like, people are saying, like, Gunther, yeah. But Gunther, he's fine without this. Carmelo Hayes need an opportunity. And for John Cena, them both being from Massachusetts, them both having a little moment or whatever, and them both having charisma. Oh, like, I like Gunther. I'm saying this 100%. I'm saying this 100 times over. I like Gunther. I truly like Gunther. But again, his charisma is different. His charisma is like almost intimidating. Like, he has charisma, don't get me wrong. But Carmelo Hayes' charisma, you feel it off the screen. Same thing with like John Cena. You feel it off the screen. Anybody from any age can like Carmelo Hayes. Gunther, if you like Gunther, you gotta understand and realize either you gotta be a messed up kid like I was, or you have to be one of those people that can understand the complexities of good, evil, and at the end of the day, their characters. Kids, I don't get it. They gonna be like, oh, you beating up Jey Uso. That's gotta be that Jey Uso. You know, that's the guy who made Jimmy bleed. Like, that type of stuff. And Carmelo Hayes just got it. Okay, he just got it. Now, it's War Games season, so let's talk War Games teams. Again, I don't care if he is superstar, megastar. I don't care what he is. To not have, I ain't complaining about what's his face, because I don't even want to see him on there. But to not have Roman have a little visit on SmackDown, I like, those are things that they kind of need to work out with his contract. If you're gonna have him really engaged in a storyline, he gotta be around when the majority is around. He just do. He has to. But it was looking good. It's still, I mean, to be honest, I have no horse in this race, for real. I mean, seeing Roman win is cool, but I ain't got no real horse. No, I'm lying. I don't want to see that man win. So I do have a horse in this race. I want the good guys to win. But Drew McIntyre attacked my boy Cody. Cody is the type to wrestle when he's in pain. So I don't think it's going to matter. But when it is going to matter, it may matter when it comes to Advantages match and the actual War Games match. Because then that'll be a reason for a world champion, the team with the 2 world champions to lose. That will be the reason. So hopefully, that's not the case. And they get the dub. Now the women. Let's give it, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, that's the bare minimum. I enjoyed the fact that Charlotte and, what's her name, Rhea had a cinematic moment. Because they be doing the girls dirty. But, neither here nor there. I enjoyed that because if we wasn't going to talk, we needed to talk about it. Like, I understand people were upset that Charlotte did that because, you know, they were just, but Rhea Ripley was a whole menace out in these streets. A whole menace. And even if Charlotte is a menace herself in her own right, why would she want to be on your team willy-nilly with nothing? They needed to have a conversation. They needed to have something in a moment because Charlotte has an ego. The queen is just going to easily go in a match with somebody she don't like. You see how hard it was for Alexa and her to become friends? And Alexa didn't, and the new memory of Alexa ain't done nothing to her. So there had to be something that occurred. And for them to have a cinematic moment, it kind of like, I liked it. It was cute. Now, AJ Lee is now the final member for the women's good guy team. And Becky Lynch, supposedly, I believe, she's going to be the last member on the heel team. Which, AJ came out, her music started, and I don't know, the girls started fighting each other, and AJ for a second was like, whoa, hold up. Like, it was, I don't know if either she was trying to time it right with Becky or what, but it was like a second thought, because and hopefully it was an honest pause, because let's think about it. AJ Lee has not been in an actual match between other women in a high volume like that in a very long time. Like, they had their little, the divas will have their little matches like that, but War Games, a whole new thing for AJ Lee, period. And for that whole brawl, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since she's been in a brawl with a whole bunch of women, or a whole bunch of people in general. So for her to be like, hold up, not hold up, but like for it to be a little slower than just running down the ramp, I enjoy that. Hopefully that was an actual thing that was thought out instead of, oh, no, it was just coincidence. Because if it's just a coincidence, but somebody needs to take credit for that. Just take credit for that. But Becky Lynch and AJ Lee being the final additions makes a lot of sense. No other way to go through with it. And I know this hopefully it's going to be a great match between women and nobody is injured. But I'm excited, but I'm also, ready for them to be over with, to be honest, to be 100% candid. But I'm so thankful for the beautiful mess, like the, people saying things nicely about, helping me through this tough moment for me. Appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys